Hey everybody, good afternoon.
Hello, welcome to our virtual town hall. My name is Miss O'Connell and I'm the principal of Hope High School. And I just wanted to let you guys know that HHS is getting ready to go back to school. Mr. B and I are going to let you know about some big term 4 changes.
I'm the assistant principal. If you haven't already met me, Mr. Buehnerkemper. And I want to make sure that you know if you have any comments or questions about what we're talking about, we would love to hear them. If you could go ahead and leave them in the comment section of this video, we'd be happy to answer them either as we go or, at the end of the video.
Here's our information if you're interested. You have emails for me, Ms. O'Connell, Mr. Buehnerkemper, as well as Mr. Portillo, our Dean of Students. If you are one of our Spanish-speaking families, Mr. Portillo would be the person that you'll want to reach out to. If you are joining us on the recording and not live, please make sure that you give us a call at the school, 623-772-8013, if you have any questions, or shoot any one of us an email.
So we're going to go get started.
Here are some important term 4 changes. Number 1 is our daily student schedule. We are going to have some requirements for students to be more present in terms of involved in their classes with their teachers. All students are going to be working on their classes remotely, as well as being involved in a virtual class that's going to be fun, interactive, will help them get through their credits a lot faster, and will actually be something that motivates them and excites them about going back to school so that we can be prepared as soon as possible to return to school on campus. We're obviously not ready to return to school completely on campus right now, but we do want students to be involved in the learning process a lot more than they have been. So every student will have a schedule that matches what they would have if they were on campus. We have a morning shift, 8 to 12, and we have an afternoon shift, 12 to 4, as always in the past. And the way that you have your schedule, if you're a student, is based on the survey results that you submitted earlier in the school year, or available space if you didn't submit survey results. The daily student schedule, if you are an AM student, you'll see on the screen it's in the teal color, the dark green. And if you're a PM student, you'll see the schedule in red. So for the first hour of the day, you'll be working on your first class online, students, and teachers are going to be reaching out to you by text and phone call. So expect to answer that phone, guys, or respond back to that text. And they're going to be letting you know, hey, class is on. Make sure that you get on to class, and they'll also be reaching out to you for interventions. At 9 o'clock, all students are going to be in their first virtual class with their teacher. They'll be in class every day, just like normal. Except there are obviously some different ways that they'll be getting in class rather than coming to school for the full shift. At 10 o'clock, or 2 o'clock for our PM kids, students will be working on their second class online or on paper, because we do have students who are on paper students. Wherever it says online, feel free to know that that's also on paper. For those of you guys who are working on paper, we love you guys and we love our packet students. And again, we'll be contacting you guys for interventions. Your teachers will be contacting you. And from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, students, you're going to be in your second virtual class with your teacher. Now, what does that mean for students who are online? What does that mean for students who are on paper and don't have access to a computer? Well, we have some answers for you. We even have some answers for those of you who have kind of a strange schedule because of COVID, and what will happen in that case. So here are our virtual class options. First of all, students really do have to participate in these virtual classes every day, but we give you a bazillion ways that you can go ahead and attend. Class participation is worth 50% of your grade, so it's important that you attend in one of these 4 ways. Either you can log in virtually on your computer or your tablet or your phone. If that doesn't work for you, you can call the phone number and just call in by phone. That counts for any student that has a cell phone. You can just go ahead and call in by phone. If you would prefer not, to log in virtually by phone. If neither of those options is available for you, maybe you're one of our packet students who doesn't have a cell phone, you can schedule, if you're healthy, to come in to the teacher's classroom. That's our enhanced learning lab. But please note, we have a limited capacity of 5 students per teacher's classroom. And so make sure that you call school as soon as possible to schedule to be an on-campus enhanced learning lab student. And if you're a student for whom none of these options works, go ahead and give us a call. We will figure out an individualized intervention plan that we can arrange with your teachers to make this work for you, because we are in fact recording all of the virtual classes. And so if you absolutely can't be part of a virtual class for any of these, in any of these ways, we will have an alternative option for you.
So on the first day of school, which is January 4th, so that's going to be on Monday, your schedules will be available on your Bling page. In fact, they should be available this weekend. The advisors have finished scheduling and they're being moved into the system that shows up on Bling. And I'll show you how to log into that in a moment. But there you'll be able to see the link so you can join the Google Meets class. It's just a link that you can open up on your computer, or you can open up that link into the Google Meets app on your phone. It'll also show you the virtual class, the call-in information if you want to make a phone call into the class. You're welcome to do that as well. There'll be a phone number and a PIN. It'll show your courses, your actual courses that you're taking for this term, as well as what time you're scheduled for those classes, all right? And then finally, it'll show who your teacher is and their phone number. So if you need to reach them, you can give them a call and all of that. So on the first day, you can expect a call and a text and an email from your teacher. They're going to do their best to call everybody, but you will certainly get a text message and an email if we have a phone number and email address on file. And we're going to do our best to get a phone call out to you. And they'll call you during that first half, the first hour of your 2-hour class period with them. And then they're going to remind you during that time to remind you about the virtual class and how to log in, make sure you know how to get there. And then during that time, you're going to be working on your class, your Edgenuity, Alex, offline packets, whatever it is that you have. If you have any unfinished benchmarks, Galileo pretest, your Accuplacer pretest, that's the best time to do them on that first day of school to get them out of the way. That way, by the end of the first day back, you have your classes returned to you in Edgenuity or Alex. In the second hour of each 2-hour block, each period, you're going to be joining your virtual class, either using the link or calling in on the phone number that you can find on your Bling page. So that's kind of the schedule for your first day back. You saw the times earlier. The times will show up on your Bling page as well so that you know what to expect. But that's the general plan for that day. If you don't already know how to access the Bling page, here are your quick and easy instructions. You're going to go to hopehighschool.org. That's our homepage. Click on Students to access the student portal, and then click on the Bling button. The Bling link. It's a little blue button. It has a picture of some dancing diamonds, and then you'll log in with your birth date, which you should know, and your last name, which you should know. Once you log in there, you'll see a little spot that says My Courses. You can click on it, and it shows your list of classes.
And if you are one of our students who needs to come on campus to be successful, rather than just sitting in a learning lab with a learning lab facilitator, you'll be in your teacher's class, which is a lot better, of course. And so if you need to schedule a spot in your teacher's class on campus, go ahead and call the office on Monday. Either Ms. Zoe or Ms. Irene will schedule you, or one of our 2 wonderful advisors, Mr. Junio or Mr. Aguilera, will schedule you to start coming to school if you need to. Your spot will be reserved for as long as you attend. Just so you know, if a teacher is off campus for a day, we will go ahead and either find another spot for you on campus that day or contact you to let you know.
That's it.
If you have any questions, please reach out to us on Monday, 623-772-8013, or shoot us an email, call us. We will tell you what is going on if you are confused in any way.
Yeah. It looks like we don't have any comments in the on our post right now, but feel free to reach out. Mrs. O'Connell and I are going to be checking our emails between now and January 4th and on. So if you have any questions, shoot us an email, and we'd be happy to help you out. Until then, have a happy New Year. I think that's everything.
Happy New Year, everybody. May 2021 be a wonderful, better year.